Welcome to Shomach Shom on the Daf Shir sponsor Lui Nishvas Ayim Yakashom Le'Abbas Yitzchok. We're holding Bo Basra Daf Chov Gimel. The Gemara with Beis says that if you have a nipple, a chick, that goes out of his nest, it goes and it's medade, and he can't fly yet, so then it goes only 50 amo and not more. If it's within 50 amo, you know it came from the nest. But if it's more than 50 amo, then for sure it came from someplace else, because that means it's not medad anymore, it's not walking, it's flying. Says the Gemara there, Yirmiyah asks, what happens if the nipple of the bird has one leg within 50 amo and the other leg outside of 50 amo? Is it considered to be within 50 amo? Is it considered to be outside of 50 amo? Says the Gemara, V'aldo afku le'Rav Yirmiyah mibei midrasha. On this, they kicked out Rav Yirmiyah from the Beis Medrash because they weren't happy with his question. As the Bach points out here in the Gersa Bach, that when they're going to bring him back, where does it say that Rav Yirmiyah was returned to Beis Medrash? There will be lekamon and daf kuf samechei. There the Gemara is going to bring a question that was asked to Rav Yirmiyah, and because of that question, his answer to that question, he was returned to the Beis Medrash. Now, what was the issue with the question of Yirmiyah? What did Rav Yirmiyah say wrong? He asked the question: if one foot was within 50 amo, and one foot was outside of 50 amo. So Rashi says, Shaya Matriach Aleim. He asked him some questions that it seems to be wasn't great questions. It's a very far-fetched question. You find a bird which is one leg within 50 amo, one leg outside 50 amo. That's a mashmos from Rashi. Tosfos says, no, that's not the pshat. Pshat is because kol midos chachamim kacho. Chachamim come and tell you that the amount is 50 amo, so there's no such thing as a bird half in, half out. Meaning, if it's midad, they will not pass 50 amo. And if you do pass even by 1 inch, it's already outside of 50 amo. So what's the question of Yirmiyah? Yirmiyah says, if it's 1 foot in, 1 foot out, okay, so that means it's out. Because it's not within 50 amo. Midas Chachamim are very exact. And this is what Rav Chaim Wasserman brings in a Sefer Divrei Seifrim, Siman Vav. That Chachamim came and gave us a measurement. It's b'tzimtzum, it's exactly the measurement. That's what it is. It can be 1 drop more, 1 drop less. Because, and this you can add to what Chachamim is saying, Istakal b'or raiso b'or alma, because Baruch created the world based on the Torah. So Chachamim are telling us this is what it is, so it can be 1 drop more, 1 drop less. It's exactly what it is. That's the measurement that the world was created with. So what's exactly the machlokes here? Why Rashi seems to say differently? And there, Chachamim Wasserman and there in Divrei Seifrim also brings that Rashi in Ksuvis doesn't sound like he agrees with Tosfos. So what is the Nekudas HaMachlokes? Maybe this machlokes depends on the machlokes the Chasam Sofer has with the Chovos HaLevavos. Chasam Sofer on Chumash, Parshas Bechukosai, he brings the Chovos HaLevavos in the Akdama. The Chovos HaLevavos there says that he brings a story, the one Chacham was giving Mussar to another Chacham. That Chacham came and asked him some question in Hilchis Gittin, which is really not Negea L'Maaseh. And so the second Chacham tells the one who's asking the question, he says, I don't understand, you learned everything you need to know before you got to this question. Why are you busy with asking questions that are not Negea L'Maaseh, not Negea to you? You have to know all the halachas that Negea to you before you get to some random question in Hilchos Gittin, which is not Motzui, and you're now oisek with it. So brings the Chasam Sofer, he says, I'm Mechilas Kvoido, I disagree with the Chovos HaLevavos. That's not how we learn Torah. We learn Torah that yes, you can learn things that are even cases that are not Negea L'Maaseh. Even strange and odd cases that will never happen. And through the iyun b'divrei Torah, a person will come and connect the Torah and will be able through that to know Kol Torah Kula, because he will connect to the Torah. And by connecting to Torah, the person is me'ayin, is toiling in Torah, his connection to Torah will bring him all the knowledge that he needs. Because through learning Torah, be'avu mesirus, he's davek with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And once he's davek with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that's what the Torah is needed for a person. And in terms of his connection, he should connect to Hashem. So even if it's not Negea L'Maaseh right now, maybe it will happen. Says the Chasam Sofer, and we have a raya. The raya is our Gemara. The Rav Yirmiyah is asking the question of 1 foot within 50 and 1 foot out of 50. And Chura, what is the Chasam Sofer saying? The Gemara says that they kicked Rav Yirmiyah out of the Beis Medrash because of this question. So what is the raya of the Chasam Sofer? But after that's the machlokes Rashi Tosfos. The Chovos HaLevavos learns like Rashi, They kicked him out because he's asking some odd question that will never happen. That's not Negel L'Maisa. But Tosfos says, Adarabba, asking odd questions, very rare questions, things that are not Negel L'Maisa, that's very legit. That was not the problem of Yirmiyah. The reason why they kicked Yirmiyah out of Beis Medrash is not because of the strange question, but because he's questioning what Chachamim gave us as a rule. This can never happen, that a bird who's midad will go out in 50 amma. But now that the question is odd and not common. So Efshel the Machlokes of the Chazal Sofer with Chavis Elavavis will be the two ways to understand the sugya, the way of Rashi and the way of Tosfos. Just conclude with what the Ben Yoyota here brings the name of Chaim Vital. That because of Yirmiyah asked questions without being embarrassed, and he was Mechavan L'Shem Shamayim, so in Mesivta Derekia, he's the one that asks all the questions. And he stands in the door of Mesivta Derekia. Anyone who wants to join the Shomachshava email list, once again, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.